Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roblox Exhaust, and as you know, a lot of YouTubers have some pretty cool names on YouTube, right? Well, today I'm going to cover how they got their names. Let's get into the video, shall we? Number 7, Jones Got Game. Jones Got Game is only one of the numerous YouTube channels Todd Jones runs. The inspiration behind the username was just his surname and what he had aimed to post on the channel, which was gaming videos. He clearly didn't beat himself up choosing an elaborate username, but the one he has works just fine. Isn't it too basic? But it also isn't intricate to the point where it's confusing. Number 6, Dennis. The least amount of time was spent choosing this username. Dennis, the channel, was called what it is because of the owner of it was named Dennis at birth. Instead of choosing something unique or creative to be associated with all his life, Dennis chose his own name. Thankfully, he doesn't have a name as common as Paul or John, but Dennis isn't an uncommon name at all. It's probably smart doing what he did because he doesn't really need to put any effort into thinking about it. And all his social media accounts are just his own first name. He gives off the ABBA, Beyonce, and Cher vibe. Those are some pretty popular people who also go by their own first names. Maybe they inspired him. Number 5, Cookie Swirl C. Candace has been known to be a lover of all things cutesy and pink, which shows very clearly in her username. Cookie Swirl represents a cutesy sort of username, which represents her personality quite well. And the initial at the end is a C for her name, which is Candace. She has multiple accounts and she always adds a C at the end to personalize the names. Whenever you go to her channel, you already know you're in for a treat. Number 4, Leah Ash. Another one of those people who chose not to give even a second of thought into their username. Following the footsteps of the most other YouTubers, Roblox players or otherwise, Leah chose to go by her own name, not going through a lengthy procedure involving the use of her creative side. Number 3, Dan TDM. It almost feels weird thinking that Dan TDM was once known by a completely different name. You may have either been wondering about what the TDM in his username stands for, or if you weren't, that's fine too. Either way, I'm about to explain. His first ever YouTube name was actually the Diamond Minecart. That was supposed to be a homage to one of his favorite games, but later became a symbol to identify him. The issue arose when he started seeing other people on YouTube name themselves Dan TDM, resulting in videos other than his popping up whenever someone searched his name. This really hurt his engagement on the social media application, and he changed his username a little bit to incorporate his real name as well. By doing so, he became the Diamond Minecart. He assumed that his minor change with the 2 backslashes would give him back the views he likes that he once was enjoying before a copycat stole his identity. Unfortunately, he was wrong to assume this, and in a video outlining why he was forever erasing the former part of his username, he explained that searches for Dan TDM were surpassing the Diamond Minecart. The first few videos that came up when he searched that weren't actually his, so he was unable to get any of the benefits of the increased Google searches. In the end, he had to completely remove the Diamond Minecart from his name, and he became Dan TDM. Number 2, Poke. If you're an original fan, you'll remember PokeDigger1. Poke's first ever identification was this completely non-sensual username on Roblox and YouTube, which meant nothing at all. Since this word was somewhat long and kind of annoying to spell for his younger fans, he chose to make it smaller and more basic, hence the creation of Poke. A simple 4-letter word that even 8-year-olds can spell flawlessly. Like many others, Poke didn't actually have any rhyme or reason as to why he liked the name, but he did, and it was hesitant to change it. Over the years, he has renamed his Roblox avatar to PokeDigger1 for reminiscent reasons, but his YouTube name has stayed unchanged. His fans love him either way, and it's also just so much easier to search Poke instead of the longer name. It also makes for some really funny merchandise that you can buy. It's very low-key, and unless you encounter a fan in the middle of the street, no one will ever know why you're wearing a shirt with the word Poke on it. Number 1, Sketch. Sketch, or SK3TCH, on Roblox is notorious for having a very unique, unfindable username. In a video a few years ago, he actually opened up his oldest Roblox account, which was named Sketch2. He laughed about how he didn't know why he had randomly used the number 2 and wanted to be called Baby Sketch, which was taken at the time. This account of his was used for a long time until he finally changed everything to Sketch or Sketch. The reasoning behind the word isn't drawn out of interest. It was just a word that he thought looked cool with a number in the center to represent an alphabet. I mean, can't argue with that logic, can we? Ever since, he's kept the same name on YouTube and Roblox, and if you ever find him in game, it'll be very clear to you. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.